Hi everybody, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Today I have something new. I have not tried. I've had this for a few weeks, but I have not used it yet. This is the Let's Resin casting powder. Pretty sure it's like that Eco Pour stuff. Pretty sure it's the same thing. This is a 10:3 ratio by weight, so 10 parts powder to 3 parts water. I'm going to try it in this cell phone holder. The reason being is this stuff is pretty strong from what I understand. It's not like resin, it won't bend. I made a cell phone holder back in, I think, the fall. But being all resin, the cell phone holder that I use in my vehicle where I work out of in my real job, it bends in the summer. It's 95 degrees out every day here in Florida. So it's not working for me. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to try this stuff. However, I haven't gotten too much into it and I don't know how to color it and I don't want to experiment with it tonight. So I will experiment with color later. So because I don't want just a white cell phone holder, because you all know I need some sort of glitter or something in my stuff, I'm going to pour half of this with this casting powder on the back. And then after the 30-minute cure, I'm going to pour regular resin with my bling in it. But I don't want the back just white, so I figured I was going to use a temporary tattoo to show in the back. That way, either side that you use can be used. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I just cut this tattoo out. And this stuff has to be sealed when you're done anyway, and so does the tattoo. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to do this. So I'm just going to flip this upside down, get it in the mold properly, and then drench it with water until it comes off. So this should be a pretty interesting experiment. Guys, I don't understand why I'm always experimenting, but I am, because I'm still fairly new. I've only been doing this, I don't know, a year and a half maybe. So most of my stuff is still experiments. So I'm just going to soak this until it comes off the paper. So I still have a whole bunch of these from Amazon that I have not used, and I don't always know what to use them in. So this is a perfect opportunity. All right, so it's been a few minutes and it looks like it's ready to come up off of the paper. And then I'm just going to let this dry. So this is dry and there were a few bubbles in there. I just pressed them out like this and they came right out and sat flat. So I was thinking this is my absolute favorite glitter that I have ever. So of course I want to use this one. So I'm thinking, since I'm going to mix this in with my other resin to sit on top of this casting powder, I'm going to sprinkle some on the back of this and see how it shows up after we pour. You know what I mean? That way it'll give this tattoo a little bit of jazz and pizzazz, as long as it doesn't soak into that casting powder. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't know if it's gonna work and I wanna know if it's gonna work. And you may wanna know if it's gonna work, so you don't have to do it. So I'm just gonna set that aside. Now, being 10 to 3, it's pretty much, yeah, 10 to 3. 1 to 3 is what I'm thinking. So this is 3 ounces. I weighed it on my kitchen scale of powder, and I have 1 ounce of water. I'm just going to mix them together in this cup. This stuff looks heavier, or looks lighter than it actually is. This stuff is pretty heavy. And you only have a little working time, so you have to mix it quick and pour quick. And I'm not gonna fill these up. I'm only gonna fill them halfway, so I will have some extra, but I'm mixing this amount just because of math is easier. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how thick it's supposed to be. This seems really thick. Oh, no, it just... I don't know how long I have, but I want to mix it good. It's kind of a weird consistency, kind of like plaster. Well, I guess it is a plaster. Okay, I'm going to do this quick. So, hopefully, it doesn't start curing on me in this cup. And I'm hoping, I don't know if this is enough to make it strong. I guess we're going to find out. So I'm just going to, it's got a weird consistency. I've never used anything like this before, so I was a bit intimidated, I will say, because I don't know what to expect. So if any of you have used this and you know what you can color, please let me know, because I want to color. I like coloring everything. I don't do much in white. I think I needed more. Oh my goodness. And it's too late probably. Can you pour more over is the question. I would assume that you can. I should have mixed up a little more, but I thought I had enough. Let me see if it'll move this way. So let's just pick it up and move it like this. As I'm neglecting this other piece over here. Okay, let's see. I know how fast the other one sets up, the polyurethane, so I guess I'm assuming that this one is kind of the same, being the quick work time. But it looks like I have a little bit longer than the polyurethane, which is good because I wasn't expecting to have to mix more. See, this is already setting up a little bit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, good. Just gonna get this little corner. And I know it self-levels. Okay, I did it. All right, you guys. Okay, I will be back when this is nice and dry. Of course, after any normal human being does something without reading directions, they pull the directions out. And it says here, it can be mixed with mica powder, glitter powder, but do not add too much. Not suitable for resin pigment. So there was the answer to my question. So I could have put mica powder in here. However, I'm thinking the mica powder probably wouldn't have been nice and shiny like it usually is in resin. So there's that for you. So it is dry, and while I was waiting for it to dry, I cut out with my Cricut a little decal for it. It's for this side. It's really the same decal I put on my other one, different colors. But I turned this over and I noticed I don't see any of my glitter. So I don't know if it's just hiding behind the silicone, but I see none of the glitter. So that would answer a couple questions. So I have mixed up 80 milliliters of resin. I don't even know if it's gonna stick to this stuff. So I'm hoping it sticks to this. I really don't want to have to be wasting all this stuff. So I guess we're all gonna find out. I know you guys rely on me to experiment for you. It's my pleasure. It really is. How else do we learn, right? I wish people were out there doing experiments so I can learn from them and I don't have to make the mistakes. So I'm going to just pour this. Oh, one thing I learned from this mold, don't dome it. Whatever you do, no, do not dome it, because the last time I did, this part did not fit into this part and my husband had to go work his magic with his tools and make it fit. So because I need to put a top coat on this, I'm going to leave it a little less than I normally would. That's saying that this is going to work anyway. I don't know. I really don't. So I'm just going to push this around and pray it works, because I really want it to work. I need one that works in my vehicle in the summer. If this doesn't work, then I know I'll just make a polyurethane one, because that stuff is solid as a rock. I already know that. So let me just get this all pushed about. I will need more. I hope I mixed enough. I should have. This piece is much smaller than this one. Again, I'm leaving it extra low on purpose because of the decal. So if you're not going to put a decal on, I would fill it to the top, but do not dome it, like I said. That was a big mistake, and I thought I ruined it, but my husband always has a solution to everything. It doesn't matter what it is. He is my go-to person for solutions. I love this glitter, and that's all I have left. I don't even know where I bought it. So if any of you know where I can get some opalescent glitter, please let me know in the comments, because I use this all the time and I'm running really low. My guess is I usually only get I don't link glitters, as you may have noticed, because they all come from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Mostly Michael's, because Hobby Lobby does not have that great of a section of glitters, which is shocking because they have a great section of everything else. So if you're wondering where I get my glitters, the holographic glitters I do buy on Amazon. But everything else comes from Michael's. Okay, this is my Let's Resin Fast Cure, 4 hours demold, 8 to 10 full cure. Because I'm being impatient and I can't put it in the curing machine that I know of because of the underside. So I'll see ya in 4 hours. Oh yeah, if you're new to resin, which a lot of you I know are, and you don't know how to clean these cups without letting them cure, go in my description below. You will find a 1.5-minute video that you will be thanking me for later. It's all cured. It's ready for the decal. So hopefully I can get this pretty straight, and then we'll top coat it. There we go. How does it look? A little light, but it's okay. I think I'll take it out. Maybe I won't even top coat it. I don't know. It's just for me. It should be top coated, but oh, okay. Well, yeah, you could barely see the glitter. It has eaten a lot of it up. This isn't even sticky like it normally is, but it looks like it's left it on my... I hope I could get that off. Let's try. Let's try a little bit of alcohol. Yeah, it'll come off. So the sticky part of the tattoo is left on. That's kind of nice, actually. Now I don't have to back coat that, or, well, I do have to seal it anyway, but it will come off your mold. Okay, I'll do that later. Let's see if it fits together and how tight it is before I put a clear coat on. Here's that. So you can see the glitter, but not the way I wanted to. It's in there. And yeah, it has to be trimmed again. We had to trim it last time. I'm hoping that this is solid as a rock. I don't think this is going anywhere in the heat. But I'm going to have him open this up again because it is poured too thick, so it won't fit in there. And this, I'm not sure if I'm going to back coat it or not. I will seal this. I used Mod Podge Satin Clear Acrylic Sealer, and I sealed the backs of these. And I didn't care that it was matte. You can use glossy too, whatever you want to use. And then I used the Dremel, my husband's Dremel, and I just opened this little lip up so I could fit this in. And there we go. It is done. There's the back. What do you think, guys? I think it's pretty good. I will probably top coat this. I won't do it on camera because you all know how to top coat. If you don't, I do have other links down below to show you how to do that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great and beautiful and blessed day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.